guys, it's Melissa with Cassidy's Custom Creations. I am back today with another tutorial. Hi. Uh, I hope everybody is doing good. I know it's been forever since I have been on here, and I apologize for that. I kind of got busy doing some other stuff, and the videos kind of slipped away from me, and I hope I didn't lose too many subscribers, but, I understand if I did. Y'all know I'm a crafty person. I make anything from wreaths to gift baskets to keychains to, gosh, you pretty much name it. Centerpieces is actually one of my favorite things to make, and that's what we're going to make today. The weather here in Ohio is absolutely beautiful today. It's like, I don't know, 70-some degrees. It's just absolutely beautiful, and it's really put me in the mood for fall. So, I am starting to make some stuff for my own house and also to sell. I haven't sold wreaths or centerpieces in a while, but it's a passion of mine. I just don't like to make too many of them because it's hard to store them all when they don't sell. So I usually wait until I get a custom order or something before I start doing it. Or if I'm going to do a show and I feel like, setting up with some of them, then I'll do that as well. I'm sure you see the wreath in the background, the American flag one. I made that one, and once I get my room clean, I'll show you guys, a few other ones that I've made. Let me know if you're a wreath maker or a centerpiece maker, or what your favorite season is. I'm thinking that I went from, summer to fall would probably be my second one now. I really do enjoy the cooler weather, that we're having, and I guess the older you get, the better the cooler weather. I can't talk today. The better the colder weather gets. Anyway, okay, I'll stop talking and rambling on and on and on. I don't know if the flash will make anything better, brighter. No. Okay, anyway, I'm sorry if it's so dark in here, but we really don't need too much light since it's daylight. Let me get a drink and then we'll start. Okay, so if you're going to make one of these, you're just going to need your supplies, obviously. We'll go through that here in a minute, but you're also going to need wire cutters, which I got mine at Hobby Lobby. They're not the best. Like, they're really kind of loose. Not sure. But the other ones, somehow I must have messed them up because they don't even open now. You're going to need a glue pot. If you don't have a glue pot, glue gun's going to be perfect. You just need some hot glue. And then I went to Hobby Lobby today, and I went into the candle holder section, and on one of the shelves I seen this candle holder. Okay, it's only $5.99. However, it has a chip right here, and I didn't see this until afterward, or I would have asked for more off. But there's a chip down here too. But obviously, if it's mine, I'm not really too worried about it. So, she went down half price. You just gotta ask. They will normally take half off for you. So you don't want to pay full price for something, even though this was only $5.99, which I couldn't believe. It's very heavy, and it has the little feet on the bottom. So it's not going to go nowhere. Okay, so we're going to take that off. And then you're going to need floral foam. So you can get these at the Dollar Tree. I think they're now $1.75, but they have the smaller, like these ones. They were $1.25. I don't know what the price is now. But I bought the one at Hobby Lobby just because it was more round and it fit perfectly. So this one was $2.99, I believe. It's so little I can't see it. But then I got one of these pumpkins, and it's not the foam, it's just the normal pumpkin. And this was originally $10.99, and I got it for 40% off. All fall is 40% off. Keep it in there, you know that. You're gonna need some wired ribbon or normal ribbon, which we're going to play around with these because I don't know which one I want to use. This one is like a velvet orange, but it's not wired. And then this one is wired, It has the pumpkins on it. Okay. And then you're going to need some florals. So what I have grabbed today is some of these beautiful little mums. I grabbed some of these picks that have the berries and the fall leaves on them. I have some of these that we might incorporate in there. I just got to make sure it looks okay. I'm very picky with how my stuff looks. I have some extra fall leaves that we might put in there, you know, to cover up extra space if we need to. And I also have some of this greenery that I got from the Dollar Tree. And this was a while back. They were $1.25 at that time. So I just grabbed some of these out. It's amazing to me how much storage I have, like how much wreath stuff I have from over the years. We'll just continue going until we decide what looks good and what doesn't. And yeah, I'm excited to be creating with you guys today. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is open up that foam. You can leave the plastic on if you want to. It drives me crazy. So I'm not going to. I don't like having to poke through it. However, this foam, like, really got everywhere. It never happens. It was like the perfect size for this. So we are just going to take our hot glue. And we are, actually, you know what? I'm going to put it on here. Just going to go around the rim. That's the tallest because we want it to stick, right? She's on there straight. I'm going to grab my little glue finger and get that glue off. I don't think you'll be able to see it, but if she's not perfect, she's not perfect. It's not going to show anyway. So right here, there's a little more space. I think I'll make that the front, and the bow is probably going to go right here. Okay. These little fingertip things that you get at Dollar Tree are perfect for hot glue. Alright, so we're going to take our pumpkin. I don't really need to take the price off anyway because no one's going to see that. So we are just going to put her just like that. And I'm going to try not to let this video go too long. However, when I make centerpieces and stuff like that, the video does kind of go a little bit longer. So sorry. It takes a little bit of time to make these. So hopefully you guys stay with me. We're just going to put some hot glue down here. Let me fill my glue gun up again. Okay. I hope everybody's doing good. Are you guys getting ready for your fall shows? If you do shows. I'll probably do mine probably November, December, something like that. Because I'm not big on doing the fall ones. I don't really make too much money in those. But the ones that are for Christmas and whatnot, those are always good for me. Okay, so we got it just like that. Okay? Alright. Now it's the fun part. I think we're going to start with these. So I really do like these. They're really cute. So I just pushed the leaves up, and you don't need that much of a stem, just enough to. So pretty much like that. Just going to dip it in your glue pot if you have one. If not, then just add some hot glue. And we're just going to start placing them. Okay. Might look funky at first, but trust me, it gets better. Just push the leaves up again. We're just going to go up, down, up, down. I think that will be really cute. I'm just trying to think, maybe I should put the ribbon in first. I don't know. You know what, we'll just do backward first. Okay, so. And we might not even use all these florals. It might just be these that we use. It just depends. And if we don't like it, we can always take it back out. And you don't even have to glue them on, or glue them in if you don't want to. I just like to glue them in because then I know it's sturdy, and if by chance my cats happen to get a hold of it, it's not going to go nowhere. Which I hope they don't, but... Okay, so I think we're just going to stick... So, what has everybody been up to? How is everybody doing? I hope everyone's doing good. I know it's been forever since I've been on here to do a video, and, you know, I love designing with you guys. It's just kind of hard to do it every once in a while. You know what I just thought of? I might actually, like, just... You guys, let's stop for a second. We're just going to make a quick bow so I can kind of determine where I want to place it. Get that thing off. You guys like it right there, or should I put it on the actual... No, I kind of like it there. So, is that the size I want? You know what, we might make it just a little bit bigger loops. So I know everybody has their own way of making their bows. Me, I eyeball it. I don't measure what my loops look like. I just kind of play around until I get it the size that I want it. As long as they look even, that you just, after every loop, you're going to twist. Hold it together with your fingers. And outer should be bigger than this. So you just keep getting them a little bit smaller. So loop, twist, loop. And of course, I want to make sure that everything is facing the right way. Grab a zip tie. These are those little baby ones in the packs that you get at Hobby Lobby. So I always do mine with a zip tie. You can use, you can also do a one with, oh, what are those called? The little fuzzy long string, oh my gosh. I cannot think today. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. If not, I'll come back on here and tell you guys what I was trying to say. Okay. So you don't want to tighten it all the way yet. Okay. because if you're putting it in foam, here's one way you can do this. You get these in the floral section at Hobby Lobby. They're head pins. And what you're going to do is you're going to take it and go under the zip tie, just like that. And then you'll tighten it back up, and then you can stick it right into your floral piece, which I'm going to test it before I do it, because I want to see if I'm going to like. And I do. I like that. And if we need to move it, we will. Okay, hang on. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and tighten it up, which just secures this from going anywhere. We're going to cut that off. And then we are just going to dip our head pin down into our glue pot, or just use your glue gun and get some glue on there. I need to buy a new glue pot, actually. It's getting kind of old. And then carefully, it might slide around on you. So you just gotta get it down in there. Press her in. Fix your bow the way you want it to look. And then ducktail your ends. And you're just going to fold to the left, and then just cut upward. And that will give you ducktails. Okay. Like I said, you can play around with it, get it the way you want it to look. That is how I do these kind of centerpieces with the bows. There we go. And that's what we got. Okay. Okay, so we can change it if we don't like it. It doesn't take that long to get it out. As long as you have your pliers and you're able to pull it, then you can, replace it wherever you want. Like I said, you don't even have to use glue if you don't want it. I just prefer it. Okay, so back to where we were. I glued that in, right? Okay. So we're just going to keep going around, placing them wherever we want. Yes, the glue strings will drive you crazy. Okay. So, what did I do? Yeah, I did one. Okay. So on this side, I did one that was just one. So I'm going to do the same thing on this side. So how is everybody's weather? I'm really hoping that, the hurricane don't get too bad in the Carolinas. Is there anyone in the Carolinas that is watching this? We are actually getting ready to go up there in September for another vacation. Hoping everybody's okay and that, their homes are okay. Okay, so I like that. Now we are going to work on the bottom part. Like I said, I just keep going until it looks good and full to me. I think I'll go right there. Oh, it's coming out so pretty. Does everybody decorate for fall? And what's your favorite holiday to decorate for? I think mine's probably Christmas, but I mean, that's one of my favorite holidays. But I do love to put fall stuff out. Makes the house feel so good. And I actually ended up buying a shower curtain today that has pumpkins on it. So, decorate the bathroom too. Okay, so I kind of want white there. Do that right there. So this is where you just kind of eyeball what you like and kind of look at it before you put it in there, because you don't want to have to keep pulling everything out. But I mean, if you do, you do. See, there's a big gap right there, so I need something right there. And if you are just now starting out, if you do craft shows, I've always made really, really decent money with my designs at shows. And I'm in an area that, you know, not a lot of people want to pay a lot for things like that, but they do. And I mean, it's a lot of work, but it's worth it. Okay, so I have a gap right here, which isn't that big, and plus that's there. So I'm probably going to put one right here and one right here. But I only got one flower left, so I think I'm gonna go with this side and sticker. Just gonna cut that off that way. Oh, what happened to that leaf? Okay, so it'll be an odd amount, but you know, we're gonna add more stuff in here, so I don't know. Let me see here what we got. You know what? I will put that there for now. If I don't like it, I'll take it back out. Oh, I hate when I do that. I accidentally touched the leaf and it got glue on it. You just gotta wait for it to dry and then you can get it off. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna move this ribbon. Tape it back up. I mean, the options are endless, guys. You can add whatever you want into these. You can take these apart. That's what I am going to do. I don't think I need that long of a stem. Well, maybe. Oh, I like that. That's pretty. Don't worry about seeing the green and all that, because we're going to add leaves and we still have all these berries, and it'll turn out. It's amazing what you can come up with. So this is what we have so far. Okay. It's so elegant looking. I like it. You can even add like these little pumpkins in there. if you wanted to. I was hoping that I had a little pine cone because I was going to stick it right in the center of my wreath. I tend to do that a lot. I'll do things like that, and then instead, since I don't, I'll probably end up putting like a piece of one of these right there in the center. That way it's not showing the zip tie. Okay, so you can even add these. Don't throw them away, and whatever you do, don't throw these leaves and stuff away. When you need like something to poke, like for instance the pumpkin, it's foam, right? And you always need something to stick it. If you want to like stand it up, you just snip off part of your floral stem and glue it in. I mean, literally, just like that, and then you have your stem. So don't throw these away. You can use these. Okay, just a random tip. Okay, so did I ever glue that in? Nope. Find my hole where I had it. There we go. Then just get creative when you're doing these things. I love that the Lord gave me this talent of designing. I just absolutely love it. It's a passion. I don't think I'll ever steer away from doing this kind of thing completely. I mean, yeah, I slowed down for a little while because, well, let's face it, sales just weren't the same anymore. You know, people don't have the money to buy like they used to, and, you know, these things get pretty pricey to make. The stuff today for everything cost me like, I want to say $46 just for one centerpiece. But that doesn't mean that you're going to use all of the material on just that one either. So, I mean, okay. I wish that one had a longer stem. You know what? Let's take that out. We're going to switch that stem out. I just pulled that out, okay? I have glue all over my hand now. Throwing that away. And I'm just going to take part of this stem. Make sure it fits. If not, then I will take the other greenery thing off. Nope, it don't fit. Okay, so well, that did not go as planned. Let's see. There's like a smaller. Okay, I think I've done this before. Okay, so I got it to fit in there. Okay, I'm just going to take it and grab some glue. Okay, there, we got it. Alright, so, well now, I want to do something completely different. Instead of just doing the flower, I'm going to add that along with it. And we're just going to stick her right back in here. Alright. Okay, so put that away. Keep those too. You never know when you're gonna need them. Okay. So and what's nice is the wire. You can, move it if it's like smashing the finger or the flower or something. It's wired, so you can move them the way that you want. Okay, yep, right there. That's where we're gonna put that one. Okay. And we got a spot open right here. So we are actually going to, I think I need to stem that one, but take that one. There we go. All right, and like we just did, take that off. I don't want to stab anybody. I don't know if I want that one up here. I think I'll put it up. Yeah. Yep, there we go. Okay guys, real quick, hang on, let me get her down in there. Okay, so I am running low on my glue in my glue pot, so I'm just going to do this real quick. I take my pliers and I just clip little pieces. Makes it melt faster the smaller that they are. Okay, might do two just to be ready to go. Okay, so we can still work while it's melting. We just gotta go like in areas that it's not. Okay. I'm gonna drink. Okay. So I am going to go ahead and snip off one of these berries. That way I already have it for the center. And I'm not going to dip this one down, but I'm going to use the... Okay. We're just going to stick that right in there. Ow. Oh. See, I told you. Those little finger things will make a difference. I'm telling you, you stop yourself from burning yourself a million times. Okay, so that's what it looks like now. I don't know if you can see that. Want me to bring you guys in? There we go. This is what we got so far. Look beautiful on someone's table. Okay, so We might add just a few more of these, like maybe a taller one, maybe right here. And then maybe like, that one's standing up. Maybe one like, I don't know. Actually, I do like that thought of putting the taller one right there. So, I kind of want it to be the one with the leaf. There we go. Oh, my flowers. Ah, one of the glue pieces got stuck. Okay. Oh, I tell you. You know what? I feel like I need to remove this one and put one with a longer stem right there because it keeps hitting the bow and it's driving me crazy. So. Okay, guys, not too bad for only 36 minutes so far. I've gotten a lot slower. No, I'm kidding. It's just been a while. Okay. I'm a little rusty. There we go. I think we'll stick this one over here. I'm not going to press it in too high though because I don't want to mess with that bow. Maybe it shouldn't go there. Eh. Okay, we're going to take it back out. I keep playing with this bow. It's never ending. Can't get it to do what I want it to do. Okay. Alright, so we're going to move on and we're going to start adding some of our berries. Okay. You can snip these all apart. Stick some right there. And then afterward, we will leaves, and that should be about it. They also have these cute leaves on there. Love it. This would even be pretty for a wedding, like a fall wedding. have glue all over your glue pot will get messy, so just be prepared. But I just stick the glue right back in there to remelt. We're going to stick one right there. I'm going to go in right here. Ooh, hurt my wrist on that one. So now we have these leaves. We're going to use those too. And we still have one more berry off of that. Okay, I'm going to come over here and put another berry. Yeah, guys, yesterday here it was like the heat index was over 100. And then today we wake up and it's like 70. We're like, oh, well, this is kind of nice. Seasons are already changing. See all this glue that's just gotten stuck to me? I'm going to throw that right back down into my glue pot. You know, glue's getting more expensive. Okay. I don't really keep these sticks. These are like covered with the floral tape. And you can like, I don't know, just, I never keep them. I'm going to throw that one out. All right. Let's see. I hope you guys are staying with me and that you're, watching. Maybe one day here soon I will come on and make like a swag with you guys. Or a wreath. Let me know what you want me to make. Okay. I can't wait to start Christmas. I have way too much fun when it comes to Christmas stuff. Christmas is usually my best time to sell. You know, my number one sells still to this day have been wreaths and centerpieces, so I don't know why. I just don't continue doing them. Okay, so this is what we got in the front. There's a gap right here, so I'm debating if I want it right there, or if I just, actually, you know what, I might put one right here and right here. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. See, when you buy these florals and they have that tape, it starts to come off, so just kind of tighten it, I guess. stick it in your glue before it starts wavering off. Stuff kind of annoys me, but okay. You know, doing this, it really makes me miss working in a flower shop. I had the most fun, especially during like Halloween, things like that. Kind of like that. And I think I'm going to stick another one right here, just because there's a gap right there and it's going to be too big to put a leaf. It'll smash the leaf and that won't look right, so. Oh, wait. It was right here, right? So now we're starting to get a little decorative around the bow. But you gotta watch it. You don't want it to be too busy. So maybe I won't do it right there. But if you do, make sure it's something small that's not gonna make it like completely smash. Because the fuller it is, the harder it is for that not to happen. There we go. You know, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little dot of glue and put it on the back of this part of the ribbon and then put it on the pumpkin. That way it stops moving and it covers up that space of green from the foam. There's all kinds of little tricks that you can do. And it saves you florals. I ain't forgetting this time. There we go. And I think I'm going to do the same to the back of this one. Just helps the bow to stay in place instead of moving all over the place that you don't want it. Okay. All right. We're going to add some of the leaves to the back of it as well. Definitely to the bottom as well. So what's your favorite part of designing? Mine would definitely be when I get a custom order and they see what they ordered. I love to look at their face to see the excitement. I have like the best wreath customers ever. Oh, I can get it into the foam there. That one was hard. Okay. Like I said, you can start moving things around. If you need to take it out and put it back in, you need a longer stem. Okay, so grab grab this one. Just make sure the leaves are turned the right way. don't be like me. I just put them in backwards. Oh, I'm having a hard time. I gotta spin it. Okay. I want to take it back out. There we go. That's better. Okay. We need more leaves. Maybe one with a little bit longer of a stem here. And this one's kind of short, so it's making it hard because you have to have somewhat of a stem to get it. Okay. All right. I don't know if we're even going to need any extra leaves. Maybe. We'll see. I'm all going the same way. I'm pulling off all these little glue strings. They're everywhere. Alright. Okay. We're going to add a berry right here. Actually, yeah. And I think we might add one right there too. Getting very happy again. I'm starting to see like little empty spaces and I don't want it to look uneven, so we are going to go ahead and get one right, actually, yeah. Ah, the glue strings, oh, they're all over my pants. Okay, we need more leaves. If you guys are wondering, I bought 5 of these stems, just so you know, in case you're deciding to make something like this, or make this exact one. I already put one there. That's what I need leaves. There we go, that's better. Alright. So there's our back. I don't know if we're going to add anything else. It's pretty. Definitely need something right here. So I think we are going to add more leaves right there. Or, I think I just found a spot for one of these. And then I think we're going to add another. Maybe we'll do it like, yeah, right here. There we go. Okay. The stem is just so short. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just kind of filling in the spaces to get it to look the way that I want it to look. I don't want it to be too full, but I don't want it to be empty where you're seeing the foam. And, you know, if I was to buy a centerpiece, I would want something that is worth my money. There we go. That's the back. And here is the front. We are going to add some leaves right here. You can add little pine cones if you wanted to. You can add a sign. I mean, the options are endless. You know, I forgot we had these too. So we might be able to throw a couple of the pieces in between just to give it a little extra color. If it's not too much. Like if it don't look right, then I'm not going to do it. But everyone has their own way of designing, and I can be picky with how things come out, how they look. Okay, so actually I think I'm going to stick a berry behind there. Or sorry guys, I have my windows open because it always gets really warm in here. Plus it's gorgeous outside, so I don't want to... I know the traffic can get kind of loud, I'm sorry. Oh, I don't like that. I think I'm going to remove these and kind of... Oh, that totally came off of this one. Okay. Oh, it broke off. My bad. I just broke it. But don't throw these away, because I mean, if worst case scenario came down to it and you really needed them, you can always cut off a piece of the stem and then take your floral tape, wrap it around, and then boom, right back in. Okay? So don't throw them away. Or if you really wanted to do something, you can like add some to the top of the flower. You know, just kind of, or the pumpkin, I'm sorry, just kind of sit it. You don't have to have them all, but you know what I mean, I'm sure. And you know what, to stop that from moving, I am going to tape or glue that to the pumpkin as well. Okay, so I have this little space right here. Gotta figure out what I'm doing. I was gonna put this right there. Yeah, maybe I will. Yeah. Alright guys, I don't want to make this video too long. I don't want to lose your guys' attention. I appreciate you if you're staying with me during this. Like I said, it takes some time to design, but if you rush through it, then, you know, it's not going to be as pretty. Well, it might be, but... Okay. Let me move this forward. I think we are done. I don't think I'm going to do anything else. Unless maybe add a couple leaves, like right here. Yeah, I think that's the last thing I'm going to do. So let me grab the leaves, and then I will give you one final look at it, and then I will let you all go and design your own. If you guys haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. As you know I always say I'm going to be back on, and I don't make on when I say I'm going to, but I would really like to grow my channel, and it would very much help if I had some extra people joining. Also, if you haven't already, I do have a Facebook page. I have not posted anything on it in a while, only because I was getting spam messages nonstop and nobody was seeing what I posted. I cannot find the... There we go. Stay in. There we are. So, yeah, I haven't posted anything because I think I might have got hacked. But it's Cassidy's Custom Creations, which is C, starts with a C, all of them. CCC, Cassidy's Custom Creations, okay? So go ahead and look me up if you want. Otherwise, I will be on here, and yeah. Okay, so now I'm thinking, what if... I don't know if I like that. I mean, you can always add something to the top, but I think I'm just going to keep mine like this. So, I'm going to go ahead and move this stuff out of the way so I can give you a nice little view of the end product. Okay, oh, that's too close. Okay. And this is going on my stand downstairs. It would look fabulous on a fireplace mantle. You can put it on your table, your end table. I have cats, so I probably won't do that because they like to chew on the florals. So, gotta keep those away. And for $5.99, this was an amazing deal, especially that I got it half off. So, yeah, never outlook something just because it has a little nick. But, okay, I am going to go ahead and cut this video short. Keep saying, I'm sorry. I hope that you guys, come or comment and, let me know what you think. And, if you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I know I've already said that. But, if you want further content, I always come on here and do something different. So, I hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I hope you have a blessed rest of your Thursday. All right, take care, guys, and may God take care of you. Bye now.